Yeah, I've got a big question for all of you. Wouldn't you like to make cute and rustic decor that can actually transition from winter to spring? Oh, so lovely blogger Audrey Kuether is here to actually help us make these birchwood candlesticks. And these are a true DIY project. So
yes,
these absolutely gorgeous, but they've got a different look.
Yep.
This one has an interesting story.
Yeah, so these guys came from a local craft store. I shop Michael's, found them pretty affordable, especially if you have a coupon. They already come pre-cut, so if you don't have any wood in your backyard that you can upcycle, you know, you're always welcome to go to a store for a pretty affordable price.
And what's the story behind this?
Yeah, so this, in our last winter storm, the snow was pretty heavy. We have a lot of tall trees, and we had a lot of branches fall on our roof and then fall onto our fence outside and break it. So instead of, we recycled some to the curb, but I kept some to make some of these candle holders out of. So.
And you've kind of added the greenery as well.
Yeah, this came from another branch that fell on our roof. We had a rough patch for a week or so.
We're hoping your roof is okay at this
Yeah,
point,
we're going to get checked out this weekend now that it's going to be warm.
Okay.
But yeah, so I added just some fresh greenery in here to kind of make it fresh and seasonal, and then you can also transition it to any other season. Spring you can add flowers. So really these could last the whole year as a centerpiece.
Okay, awesome. So we got to get started on.
Yeah, so really all you need is a drill. And then there's two drill bits that you're going to want. They're called Forstner drill bits, and I did a larger one to kind of fit more of these guys, these little tea lights. Okay. And then a smaller one here that you see, those are like for the taper candles. And they're about $10 at your local hardware store, so not a lot, and you'll probably get a lot of use out of them once you own one. But I can show you first how we do the taper one.
Okay.
Okay, so.
You want to move this here?
Yeah, I'll do it right here.
And I'll
so I've already started, because I will warn you, this does take longer than the segment allows. Okay. And it's easier to do it on the floor where you can get more pressure, but we can do a little bit here.
Move this for 1 second.
Don't need to catch any fire. Oh, there you go. Okay, so. So that kind of gets a deep enough hole there for the candle to fit in. You're going to have some sawdust, and I just tap it on the ground so I don't get all over the table. And then sometimes this isn't the exact size of a taper, so I just took some washi tape, put it on the bottom where you're not going to see it, just hold it in securely, and you just kind of pop it in like that.
And that works, it's beautiful. How far do we actually want to go down?
You can actually do varying sizes on these. Some of them we went really deep, so you'd have kind of the different heights. And then what you could do if you only have one candlestick but you want to make it used for both things, you could turn it over and then use your larger drill bit to use for a tea light. So, you can have kind of cross purposes on that.
Perfect. So, do you think that we can actually use it on the branch or for that tea light candle?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so if this one I went ahead and did with the larger Forstner, and all you do is you pop in your little tea light guy and you already have a candlestick there. So these two are finished. And then another one I did, I wanted to have a different look but in the same kind of feel. I took another one of those branches. You see one finished here, but this guy, I took my larger bit, and last night I quickly just drilled with a larger bit 4 of these, and you just pop your tea lights in and you have another centerpiece. So.
And then how big is actually the bit that you're using?
I believe this one's 7/8 for the taper, and then 1.5 inch for the tea light.
Okay. Well, should we add in the lights for those?
Absolutely. And these guys, what I did for these is I took them out of the plastic, which takes a little bit of time, but you see they fit in perfectly when you get them out of the plastic, but when you have the kind that do have the plastic around it, they just stick up a little bit.
Okay, so, and we were actually talking about this. You could even, if you're on a budget, use this for wedding decor.
Absolutely. That'd be really pretty for a winter wedding, and you can even transition to spring if you'd like.
Okay, so and then what are some other ways that you feel like we can make this seasonal? Would you sprinkle the flowers just around?
Yeah, I think you could, maybe keep a little bit, maybe different kind of greenery, maybe it's eucalyptus or something, and then throw in a couple sprigs of flowers from your local grocery store. I think that would really make it look nice for spring.
Well, Audrey, thank you so much for all of those tips, and of course, we're hoping for no more of that heavy winter weather, so all your tree branches will actually stay on the trees.
I don't need to make any more of these.
Okay, well, thank you so much.